more cleats. Welcome back to the shop and the channel and the continuing adventure of the thingy with the shop. Now, this right here, all this you see here, all of this space, before picture, what we have now. This is one of the main reasons for doing this, is to open this space up, and under the camera and behind the camera, I've opened up a great deal of space there for projects, working on projects and all kinds of good stuff. So I'm going to start on the south wall. Now the first thing I need to do obviously is detoolify the south wall, which means I'm actually not going to do that on camera because boring. I'm going to box a lot of this stuff up, hopefully identify the tools I need to leave out for working on the project, and just box everything up. And I now have room to stack boxes over there. I don't have to put them in the pod. A side note, I've talked in my previous videos about how much I love variable speed tools. That's a variable speed drill press. It's Ryobi. The only change I made was I put on a machinist chuck here, and the depth gauge. So what I'm about to do is admit to you that I've run over budget, but why is that even a surprise? I found a good deal on a floor standing 17-inch variable speed drill press from General. It has a much less of a footprint than this does because of the cabinet that's under it, and I can store the drill bits and everything else on the wall over here to make so it's easy to reach. So after many years of solid use, poor guy's going to go away, going to sell it. The new one will be here about between the 17th and the 23rd. So let me get busy and do the detoolifying of the wall. Then we'll come back the next segment, and we'll be putting up. Well, I'm going to paint this first, clean it and paint it, and then I'll be putting up all of the French cleats, and find another place for my Burt Rutan picture over here, which has, for any aviation freaks out there, this is a picture of Burt Rutan's Very Vegan, Long Easy, and Defiant. It was signed by Burt Rutan, Dick Rutan, and Mike Melville. Those signatures have since faded away and they're not there anymore. You can Google those guys. Anyhow, let's box some stuff up. Detoolified and painted. What I had to do is add a piece of plywood over here where that tall cabinet was that had all my routers and some tools in it. Then I cleaned everything up and ran a coat of paint on it so it's nice and bright now. This has to dry, and the next thing I have to do is clear off the table saw because it's a mess and start ripping out wood and a whole bunch of cleats. I'm going to cleat it from those cleats in that corner all the way over to here, so that I can hang stuff all over this space. And there was, I don't know if anybody remembers, but there was a shelf up here before. It's going against that wall above those workbenches. So, let's, I'm not going to go through cutting the wood again on camera because boring, you've seen it all, you've seen that. So now I'll go ahead and rip all these things out, and I'll probably do a time lapse of putting most of these up. Well, there you go, the south wall. I may add another row up here, and I may add some more down here because I've got some exposed plywood down here. There's going to be a sink over here, so I'm not sure I want to put any over here, any cleats over here. But I've got cleats on from all the way to the garage door, all the way around to here. So that should keep me busy making mounts and holders and stuff. Oh yeah, one other thing. The new drill press came and it's sitting in a box right over there. I'll do an unboxing and assembly of that. And then I have to sell this one. So until then, well, let me throw this out there. French cleats. There's no right way. There's no wrong way. We're rebels without a cause. It's whatever works for you. So until then, make great things out of wood. Later.